Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another fall bake with me, but this one's just a little bit different. I am teaming up with Denise over at Dish with D and we are bringing to you a little mini collab. We both wanted to do some form of pumpkin dump cakes and the ones we were doing were both different, so we figure why not do them at the same time and turn it into a little mini collab. So that's what we are doing. I am making a pumpkin pie dump cake and it's an old family favorite and I'm really trying to lighten it up. So if you're seeing this, it must have worked. If you're not seeing this, then you're only seeing Denise's cake and no collab. So let's get turned around and let me show you what we need for ingredients and we're gonna get this cake started because I need to take it to game night tonight. For our recipe, we're going to need some light butter, some liquid egg whites, a sugar-free yellow cake mix, cinnamon, ground cloves, ground ginger, and nutmeg. We're going to need a can of pure pumpkin puree, some cashew milk, some skim milk, 3 eggs, and the sugar substitute of your choice. I prefer the Lakanto Monk Fruit Classic. So that is what we need for our cake, and we're also going to need a 9 by 13 baking dish. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is prepare our pumpkin pie filling. So it is 1 15-ounce can of pure pumpkin puree, and to that I'm adding 1 cup of the Lakanto Monk Fruit sweetener, then 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 3/4 of a cup or 6 ounces of skim milk, and then 3/4 of a cup or 6 ounces of cashew milk. I think the addition of the cashew milk just gives it a little bit more creaminess. And then I'm going to add 3 eggs, and then stir and whisk everything together until it is well combined. Once the pie mixture is combined, we're going to set it aside and we're going to get working on our spice cake. I am taking a sugar-free yellow cake mix and turning it into a spice cake by adding cinnamon, 2 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. I like freshly grated nutmeg, but you can absolutely use ground nutmeg. And then we're also going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of ginger and 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. And then with your whisk, combine that really well so all the spices are through the cake mix. And that's how you make a spice cake out of a yellow cake mix. I was shocked at how delicious it turned out. The next thing we need to do is grab our 9 by 13 pan that's been sprayed with nonstick spray and dump our pumpkin pie filling into the pan. Then we're going to take our cake mix and sprinkle it over the top of the pumpkin pie mix. This is where, if I was going to change anything, I probably would. Instead of pouring the egg white and butter mixture over this, I think I would add it right into the cake mix in the bowl, stir it, and make a crumble topping and put it on that way. I think it will make the crumble topping less powdery. Here I have 1/3 of a cup of light butter that I melted in the microwave. Do this at the very beginning. That's what I should have done. And then it'll have time to cool. If you can see, I tempered the 3/4 cup of egg whites in there. And then I'm just going to pour it over the top of the cake mix. If this is the method you want to use, I would use another at least 1/2 cup of egg whites to make sure that the entire cake mix gets wet. That's why I think combining the cake mix with that mixture in a bowl and then crumbling it over top will be a better solution. Out of the oven. A couple things I would do differently. Notice there's still a little bit of powder on top. There wasn't enough butter and egg white mixture, I think, to wet it enough. So, and this has happened before when I've made it the full fat version of it, or you know, the full point version of it. If you don't have it all covered, it won't get toasty. I wish I could show you underneath. I was trying to spread it around a little bit. Underneath, this little bit of cake mix that's left is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what it's supposed to look like. So my takeaway is what I think I would do next time. I think I might mix the butter and egg white with the cake mix and then put it on as a crumb topping. That's number one. Or number two, increase the amount of egg whites used. Keep the 1/3 cup of butter, but increase the egg whites to 1 cup or 1 1/4 cup, just so there is more. But it looks delicious, and I'm gonna let you know how it tastes. Okay, now it is time for the taste test. There it is, plated up. I cut it into 15 pieces, which makes them 3 points each on blue and purple and 4 points each on green. If you want a larger serving, you can cut them into 12 pieces, and then it would be 4 points on blue and purple and 5 points on green. So let's taste it. Now the directions did say to let it chill in the fridge for a while. Am I gonna do that? No, because I'm impatient and I need to finish this video. So we're gonna taste it warm. And the whipped cream is already melting, so we're gonna let Doug have the first taste. And I'm gonna show you the inside. You like? He likes everything I make.
That's good. That's very good.
Actually, he really didn't like the pumpkin Rice Krispie treats that much the other day, but he didn't want to like hurt my feelings.
This I really do like.
Promise?
Promise.
Well, let me taste it.
It's custardy.
Custardy?
Yes.
It's supposed to be like a pie on the bottom layer.
Yeah.
Not custard.
No. It's good. I like the layers.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
It's really good.
That is really, really good, despite the little bit of powder on the top. I have a feeling that if it's chilled, the bottom layer will be less custardy maybe. Yeah. Although there's 3 eggs in there, so yeah, it's custardy. That is really, really good. I can highly recommend it. You too?
Yeah.
I guess he's going back to work now with the cake, which is fine.
Just one of these.
Because you're going to be eating it tonight at game night. So there you have it. It is the pumpkin pie dump cake. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. The recipe is linked in the description box below, as well as Denise's video for her pumpkin dump cake. So go check that out if you haven't already been there and see what she has to offer. So here you go, 2 great recipes for your Thanksgiving dinner. Have a great one. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell. And every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Have a great one, everyone, and I will see you soon.